So no excuse, got beaten every single one of them. But my excuse is I didn't have it in game mode. So that latency, dude. When you're, I can't lead with my jab if I'm lagging.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Well done with that counter shot. It's all offense all the time. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab doesn't find a home. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Just see the nerves in a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missed with that right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Got out of the way that right hook. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
These are not...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Ooh, off the
Be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
powerful counter shot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. And he scores with the counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot. Misses with the straight left. They're both trying for a knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And around that. Here we go to the fourth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle.
Ooh.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that left hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Can't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. They exchange punches. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Do you believe this? They both want a knockout, you can tell. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. You don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
What heart! Did you see that?
Oh.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Can't find a home with that jab. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Perfect counter lands. And down goes Fury. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing. 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about Fury in that. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Miss with that jab. That hook just can't find the target. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Perfect counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked! This could be it! Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions! How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We wanted action, and they are delivering. And he misses with that straight left. No rest for the weary. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Down goes Alexander Usyk. A big headshot, and he goes
Are you kidding
down.
me?
We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Dude.
I need to see that again.
Stay down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, are you kidding me? Whoa.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen.
Wow. It was an 8-round contest. He was down, needed the knockout. And got it. Hit those power punches. Hit 4 of them in that last round. Usyk couldn't touch me. I mean, look at that. He was 50, 56%. 52, 54, 54, 52, 57, 48, 39. We found a way. What a just wow. Taking you down, Caneliosius. Canelion. You're going down, boy. Believe every word I say, Atreus. I will knock you out, fool. You're feeling good after that last fight?
So much we have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. The straight right just misses. Hit him with a left jab. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
A perfect counter shot. Talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. Let's get it started in round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. A big whiff with the right hook. Good counter punch. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Come on, baby.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last... There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a twist. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Both men step back for just a moment. Counter punch right up the middle. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Crawford in that last round. There's the bell to start round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter willing to slow down. That big hook doesn't land. And he scores with the counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with the hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Crawford in that lap. Let's start the 6th. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
I'm trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. They miss with the jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punches have to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab doesn't score. They drop their guard, they get caught. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost... And there's the bell for round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That left hook missed. Swing and a miss with that jab. They know their body's been compromised. They got to cover it up, and that leaves the head open. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter. Whoa, wait a minute. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything. Oh, my God, Johnny. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it.
Dude, I just put down two of like the most epic matches. That boy might be done.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Yeah. Night, night.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
I checked all those rounds except 5 and 6. Surgical. Absolutely surgical at the end.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all.
I'll be balding hard like my name was Bobby Shaw. Biggie, biggie, biggies and these balls.